Hey, good afternoon, boys and girls. In this video, I want to cover basically a very common question is, yeah, Pete, we're running Google Ads, but how do we know, or how do we basically get to the top of Google? Well, whether you show first, second, or third, or fourth position, being at the top of Google, there's four spaces, we all know. We only pay if someone clicks on our ads. This is called PPC, so pay per click advertising. What determines where you show, so position 1, 2, or 3, or 4, is what we call ad score, or what Google call ad score. Now, basically, they rank your ads or your keywords on a number of factors. I'm going to cover them right here for you. So, one of them, excuse me, I'm just going to try and move my face out of this section here. So here we go. So these are the factors basically that cover ad score. So ad score is a combination of your bid. So if you're not in the auction, then you need to simply bid higher than what you're bidding. And again, for those who don't know, there's no minimum, obviously a penny or a cent, depending on where you are, right through to, as much as you can afford. This is where we need to know the math of how much a client's worth to you before we go and spend any money on, obviously, advertising, especially on PPC advertising. So don't forget, Google Ads is an auction. Okay, so each time that you do a Google search for anything, it's that microsecond auction. Now, it is a penny auction. So, however, about bid, it's not about how deep your pockets are or how deep anyone's pockets are. Obviously, it does have an effect on it. The bid is one element. The other element is what they call the click-through rate. So this is, CTR, which is basically how many people see your ads to actually clicking on it. As a benchmark, we like anything above 2%. Some are more. Most of them are more, to be fair. But this is all about being relevant to what the person's looking for. Okay. The third final fact really is landing page experience. It's not one thing. It's a number of things. And one of them is page speed. Okay. And the words on your website, is it relevant to what the person's looking for? Okay. So in other words, if someone's looking for an estate agent and you show an ad about being an estate agent and you drive them through to property investing page or, commercial property, it ain't going to be relevant. So that ad will not be highly relevant. It'll be ranked out of 1 out of 10. Now, we want to be as close as we possibly can to the number 10 because that's the highest score. So, yeah. But if you're around about the 3 and 4s in your ad scores, then you won't be seen and you'll be paying higher than what you could be if you were maybe a 7 or 8. So, hope this reaches you, hopefully informs you and educates you into why your ads aren't as high as where they are. These are the factors, and it's called ad score, basically. So ask any questions at all. I'm here as a bit of a sounding board for you. Drop in a comment, a question, and I'll be here to help. But you have a fantastic day.